Good day and welcome to Political Perspective on ABN TV, the program where we engage political leaders and stakeholders on pressing issues shaping our democracy. I am your host, Ifeanyi Okali. Today we turn our attention to Ohafia local government area in Abia State, a political powerhouse in Abia North Senatorial Zone, where conversations are already building ahead of the 2027 elections. Some stakeholders in Ohafia are insisting that it is time for an Ohafia man to represent Abia North in the Senate, citing the principles of equity and fairness. We also be examining the performance of the current senator for Abia North, Senator Orji Uzor Kalu, who has served in the Red Chamber since 2019, and of course, we'll take a close look at the state of All Progressive Congress APC in Ohafia and across Abia North today. And to help us navigate these issues, we are joined by Honorable Ojisi Iro Ugbaja, popularly known as Abacha, the state chairman of OUK Movement, Abia State Chapter, and the frontline APC chieftain from Boro, one of the major clans in Ohafia local government. Honorable Ugbaja, you are welcome to Political Perspective.
Thank you, ABN, for having me.
My name is not ABN, my name is Ifeanyi.
Thank you, Ifeanyi.
All right, thank you, Honorable Ugbaja. Let's begin with the big political conversation in Ohafia. Some stakeholders are saying that in the spirit of equity and justice and fairness, it is time for an Ohafia man to represent Abia North in the state come 2027. Honorable, as a political leader from Boro and the state chairman of the OUK Movement, how do you see this demand? Do you consider it politically achievable?
As a matter of fact, if you look at the gathering and the faces of those that are making the demand, we know ourselves. We know ourselves. We know what each and every one of us can do when politics is at stake. I know the faces I saw there does not represent the stakeholders from Ohafia.
Okay, you know them.
I know, yeah. In fact, the person that read out the communique served with me. We served together 20 years ago as councillors in Ohafia LGA. So we know each other. We know each other. And I believe strongly those people does not represent the stakeholders. When you talk about stakeholders of Ohafia Udumese, it does not represent them. To talk of Ohafia LGA. That's my stake on that. And once you make a demand about equity, you want an Ohafia man to take a turn for the Senate, you must have your facts. You equip yourself with facts. In as much as the Abia North senatorial representation is at stake, we have somebody who is presently at the seat, who is just serving the second term of his tenure, barely 6 years after the first term, in the person of Senator Orji Uzor Kalu. And once you make a demand, if actually those people are making a demand about equity for Ohafia Udumese, so to speak, you look about the political configuration presently. Ohafia local government is made up of 3 major clans: Udumese, Enachoken, and Ezaja. That is in where I'm coming from. And if you look at the present political configuration, an Ohafia man, that is the Udumese of the so people making such demand, presently is a deputy governor. The House of Representative member in the person of Ibo Okara is from the same place. They have 2 commissioners, this and that, all domiciled in Ohafia Udumese. They said in legal term, he who goes to equity must go with 2 clean hands. And if you are preaching equity, you do equity. So I believe they are not serious And then as much as I am concerned, they are political jobbers, and this is their season. This is their season. They want the feeble-minded people to fall into their traps, and they do the usual thing they normally do. I believe the demand is not a reflection of the real stakeholders of Ohafia local government or Ohafia as a clan.
All right, still on balancing equity with political reality. Critics often argue that while equity is important, politics is also about numbers, structure, and strategy. Okay, what do you think Ohafia people must do differently if they are truly want to secure the senatorial seat in 2027?
It is not something that one will come on air and begin to make noise about it. If actually you want to run or you need that seat, I believe strongly Ohafia as a clan doesn't have a central purse where they contribute money and keep and say that, okay, we want Mr. A to come and run for a particular position representing the interests of Ohafia Udumeze. This is politics. This is politics. So if actually Ohafia need it, the field is open. Let an average Ohafia person, go to Mkporo, Abreba, or Udumeze, per se, go and buy form from your party, face the party primary from your party, make sure that you are being nominated. You come and face the election, but for we, from the APC angle, there is no coach or a technical team that will change a winning team at the middle of the game. What APC is presenting is not the first 11, the best 11. In as much as OUK is concerned, he is the face of APC, not only in Abia North, in Abia State. The face of APC is Senator Dr. Orji Uzor Kalu. When we come into his performance, we will deal with that decisively.